Have you found yourself in a place where you absolutely are questioning, always wondering what your calling may be, what your purpose is, what you can do to either earn money or serve people or as a job, something that's fulfilling? Have you found yourself in that space? Then this video is absolutely for you. So, when I was thinking about the topic for today, I was just musing about this idea that I really like doing this. I really love and enjoy talking. So, I'm a talker, and here I am talking. And then it suddenly dawned on me, well, why don't we have a conversation, you and I, about how you can find your purpose, how you can find that thing that you want to do, yes, for fun, but also as a career, also as a calling, also as a service to people around you. So we're going to talk about that today in this video. A few short years ago, I had no idea. If you asked me for $1 million and you said, Annie, I will give you $1 million if you tell me what your calling is, what your purpose is, what you are on earth for, I'd have been like, I don't know. You might as well keep your $1 million. So I will tell you this, on my journey to finding out what my passion was, what my calling, my purpose, I heard so many things. Some of which were these formulas, you need to like fill out this questionnaire, and like if you answered these questions, then maybe you could do this and this and this. And while that was helpful, it just gave me a lot of options. And let me tell you another thing. Each questionnaire, each question quiz thing that I filled out told me different things. So it wasn't terribly helpful because now I just had a lot of options and more confusion. But one day I heard something that absolutely changed my life. I don't even remember who it was, but this is not an original idea. I don't want you to think that I came up with this, but it was the idea that your calling comes at the intersection of your passion and your proficiency. This had to be Myron Golden. Myron Golden, a great philosopher of our time. He talks business, he talks Bible. He's amazing. If you don't listen to him, tune in. Your passion and your proficiency. So what you're good at and what you really like to do. That had me narrow it down to, okay, now I need to make a list of the things that I think I'm good at. And so I went to start writing a list, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm good at. Then I heard someone else say something. They said, hey, if you're wondering what you're good at, maybe you can text 4, 5, 10 of your closest contacts and ask them this question. They said, ask them, hey, if you were to come to me with one question about something in your life, and you come to me as the expert, what would it be about? Interesting question, kind of nerve-wracking to send, but I did send it. Now I remember that was Amy Potterfield. Can you tell I was digging? Oh, I was looking. I was all over the place. And so what I did, I sent out the texts and I started getting the responses. Some of those things I had thought about. They talked about cooking, especially when it comes to healthy food, healthy cooking. I'm a health teacher, I'm an educator, I'm a nurse, I'm a mom of 5 that feeds her children a highly plant-based diet. Not entirely plant-based, but very plant-based. A lot of plant-based. So that's a question that comes up a lot. You know, what do kids like to eat? What do you feed your kids so that they enjoy the food and love the food and are healthy and all this kind of stuff. And so that came up. Maternal health came up. Oh, I have a lot of people who come to me for motherhood questions for maternal health. I said, huh, okay, interesting. A lot of natural remedies came up. Natural remedies, okay. Yeah, I love natural remedies. I love talking about it. And so I kept narrowing it down until I had, okay, out of some of these things, I may not enjoy doing some of these things. I mean, if you're calling me for advice on this and that, I may give it to you. You know, I may tell you what I know, but I may not enjoy the process. So it's not a passion. It may be a proficiency, but it's not a passion. So they don't link. Some things I'm very passionate about, but I'm not so good at. So it's not a proficiency. And so when you find things that you are passionate about on your list and things that you are proficient at, hey, you have a possible match. You may find that you have more than one. And that's amazing. You can do more than one things. You may be called to do more than one things. You may find that you could link the more than one things. But here's the thing, start one at a time. So I discovered, you know, I have these people asking me about health all the time, women's health or just health in general. And I love talking. So I said, well, I like talking. I like talking about health. So what if I just zone into this health educator lane and just like stay in this, narrow down into this health educator lane, and boom, I started my business, started a YouTube channel, started doing more classes. I was already doing it. I was already talking to people. I was already consulting. I even did it as a business on the side, but I never took it as, hey, this could be a thing. This could be a calling. And so that is just a template, if you will, that you could use to find your calling. Again, simply find that list of things you love to do, but also write the list of things you're good at. And if you're not sure, ask the people around. I encourage you to ask people around you anyway, because a lot of the things that we're really good at, we don't think we're good at. Because you're really good at it, the more you know about a subject, the more you realize you don't know about that subject. So you may be an expert or a budding expert in a field just because you really binge and learn a lot about that one subject. But because you see just how deep that well goes, you don't think you're good at it. So ask the people around you anyway, and start to hear those things that come around a lot, because you only have to know 10% more than the people you teach. 10% is a lot for someone. Someone is way behind you when it comes to baking cookies. Me. Okay? Or the right way to mow your lawn, or sewing, or or organization, you know? And so I love to learn from people who know something that I don't. I also love to learn from people who know more about what I love to teach so that I can keep expanding and growing in it. So this is just a template. I hope you use it. Listen, if you do find out what you're good at and what you love to do, if you don't mind sharing, please drop it in the comments below. Let's start a discussion. Let's see who we have here. You know, some of you may end up learning from each other. We may end up finding people that we're like, we definitely want to learn from you. Please, you know, start a channel or a blog or a vlog or whatever it is that you do, or an Instagram page, and we'll follow you. And also, if you do something and you would love for people to check you out, drop your link below. Listen, this is a community. Let's see what you do. Let's support you. Let's learn from you as well. All right, here's to finding your passions, your proficiencies, and ultimately your calling. Cheers! Clink, let's clink it. Clink! I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye.